good. Well, it sounds like it really just comes down to like, do we have the projects, right? I mean, they're either there or they're not. We own these companies, Construction Journal, I Square Foot, CMD, Lead Manager, and then we employ 400 people on staff to update that information, right? That's their whole job.
Mm-hmm.
The site that you're going to log into would be the ConstructConnect site. So it
Mm-hmm.
starts from a login screen, and then when you get in the login screen, then you're going to do a search here. And if you want, let's do a geographic search by postal code. What's a good zip code I could
Yeah,
put in here?
if you can use zip code 33406.
Okay. So our site, to navigate it effectively for you, you want to look at projects in the planning stages. Okay.
Sure.
Once they get to pre-construction bidding, they already have the GC. So it doesn't do you any good there unless you're just looking at who they're working with. Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, is there a value or building use that you guys like to target?
Well, as I discussed with Brian yesterday, so our clients first we go after commercial projects. So basically, doctor's office, multi-use office, and
Mhm.
so forth.
Okay.
And
So
sorry,
yeah, so like is it 50 million and under? Like
no,
what's the
wish it would be 50 million. So right now we have to cap it at about, well, do 3 million, because
okay.
again, I that's the data, the latest data I have,
Okay.
and that's the projects we potentially could handle.
Okay. So here's the 96 projects that
Mm-hmm.
we have that are general building in the planning stages. So these would be the projects that you would see in here.
Okay, so I see that, and this information, or what I'm looking at this right now, these are all projects that are in planning stages, correct?
Yes. So I selected, so what we call planning stages is conceptual design and final planning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That makes sense. I'm somewhat familiar, Bucky, with Construct Connect, because
Okay.
I actually I wear two hats. I work with the company out of Orlando, which is GC, but I'm also working doing consulting work with the site work company out of North Carolina, and I have access through, I guess, the demo version of
Oh, really? Okay.
and be honest with you, uh, as I discussed with Brian yesterday, to me it's just mostly return on investment. And as you show me the projects right now, there was one particular project. I'm not sure if I can run it by you.
Okay.
That project. Let me actually. Can you also search by developers?
Um, we can, but I have to get out of this view and then we can reset it. So
Yeah.
what's the name of the project?
Well, the name of the project, if I type here for a second, let me actually go and because it's, let me see if I can. I might have to minimize you for a second here, and it's uh, um, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't do this every day. You probably do this every day, but I'm
No, it's all good.
so it's the project name is um, Lotus, Larry, Oscar, Tom, Idaho, Sam, one word. The next word is Wellington. It's W, E like in Edward, L like in Larry, L like
Yeah,
in Larry.
we don't
Uh,
have anything called
Wellington
Lotus.
Restaurant Entertainment. Uh,
Yeah, we don't have anything in there like that.
well, you see, the interesting part about it is, I lost you here. I'm not sure why I lost you here. Oh, here we go. You see, when I was looking at this particular project yesterday, it led me to your website. All right.
So what's the, can, you said it's Lotus?
Yeah, let me,
L
can I share the screen from here? How that work
Yeah,
with it?
or just if you can just throw it in the chat, I can just copy and paste it.
Yeah, actually, it's, I guess I don't do this every day. It's,
What's the, and you said the developer's name was who?
it's J like a John K M like JKM developers. I just uh, I just put it in the chat.
Okay, that's the name of the project.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the name of the project and the developer. I
There we
cannot
go.
share my screen, can I?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Uh,
Hmm.
can I copy and paste it into the
Yeah.
chat?
Yep.
Okay, maybe let me do this right now because that actually I was. Let me actually do this right now. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure if that working. If that works.
And it's in Florida.
Well, actually, and saying that right now, let me actually do the following because I think that looking at the oh, I can upload files too, right? Okay. So again, I don't do this every single day.
Yeah, no worries.
Because to us it's really important that we get the projects. Uh, but as I was researching one project and it came up on your site, you say your company is also you also have construction journal, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I just need to make sure, because all the questions that I'm asking you right now, I'm sure that I'm going to be asked the same questions by my,
Sure.
uh, uh, I don't know if you call it still superior or not. I don't know, but I have to answer as well. Let me J, what is, because the whole objective is really to benefit from it. And of course, I mean, people are answering, have certain questions. Let me actually go back to that here. And I think I can add a file in here, right?
Mm-hmm. You could. Yes.
So because this was one particular project I chased, and then actually it showed me a web page which said construction journal, uh, and it doesn't, for some reason, uh, upload the file. Are you near your computer right now?
Yeah, I'm on my computer.
That was a dumb question. I'm sorry. I guess I don't do this every day. Do you have access to my email? I mean, you can see my email, right?
No, I can only see my screen. I can't see
Oh,
yours.
but if I sent you an email,
Yes. Yeah, you could forward me something.
Okay, let's make sure I have this here. Um,
I'm gonna copy them.
it's oh, okay. I think that are you in my email box already? No, you're not.
I just copied it into the chat so you can copy it.
Okay, because again, it might be a little tiresome here, but long story short is that I'm. Oh, here we go. Is that I will be asked the same question, and let me see. It's it. Okay. I call it snapshot. Uh, are you in? I guess you're on the East Coast.
I'm actually Central Time.
Let me make sure I have it because again, I need to make sure date modified. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm still. On upwards. Oh, here you go. Sorry, it took some time here to. So, actually, let me do it the other way too. Yeah, you should have it now. I mean, it takes about a second, I guess, to send it to you. But this one was a project that I I really want to go after, and then I saw your on the website. It's a construction journal referencing the project, and
Yeah,
actually it already said um, the status of the job, and that was important to me uh, to
yeah. Okay, right
yeah, it's
here.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Go back. Yeah,
It had
okay.
already bid though. That's why I couldn't find it. It had already bid.
Okay, so yeah, no, I saw the decision maker Jim Gilder on that, uh, and so that is not even active and interesting to us because but there were actually two phases. Let's see. Okay, you see the okay. So you have the bid phase April 15th. So my data, and I'm very honest with you, my data comes from a Dodge Analytics.
Hmm.
So obviously my data is outdated.
Yeah, you would have, if you had our service, you would have found out about it November of 2021, which gave you time to be in front of them
Yeah,
before the bid date. So you
yeah.
would have found out about uh 6 months ahead of time.
Yeah. Well, I see, and that actually, I appreciate you give me information because this is key to me to have the information because, again, I spent about an hour uh, yesterday and I did get that information about that project 3 days ago. That means I operate with some very outdated data here. Uh,
Okay. Yep.
okay,
For
cool.
sure.
All right, so we got
Yeah.
this one off the hurdle. Maybe,
Yeah. The reason I couldn't find it, there was only one T in your text instead of two. So
oh, okay.
on Lotus.
Well, then actually, be honest with you, then thanks to the Dodge guys because they put it in there. Because I just
Oh,
copy.
they even typed it wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I made a point is that yeah, I don't type much. I type some, but for the most part, I copy and paste.
Right. So
And
they had the name of it even spelled wrong. Interesting. Okay.
okay, so now we got one step further. Now we warmed up. Okay, so yeah, so basically our projects they are commercial of commercial nature,
Right.
up to a 3 million.
Yes.
Uh,
Let's do that zip code search again. And let me take you back because I have a cutoff here in like 8 minutes. I want to make sure I can show you what we have. What's your zip code again?
uh, well, 33406.
Okay. Oops. And I'm going to select planning projects under 3 million. So this will kind of show you what's out there
Yeah,
that we have. And it's going to be private stuff.
yeah, because honestly, I do go to the city and permit department and all that stuff. But again, I mean, that's something that we can discuss later. Um,
So here's the projects we have. So we have 105 projects.
yeah, wow.
Like this school, they had a municipal meeting. So we put this information in here.
Yeah.
February 6th, planning stage, they got seeking approval from Palm Beach. So they'll be following back up that from that post meeting on their monthly meetings. So let's look through here. Here's a mixed use development. This one, March 16th, the project remains on hold. So they're on hold right now. They don't have a GC yet. So you can see who the architect is. Let's take a look at this one. This one's 3-story, 4 apartments. Development scheduled review board on the 5th. Here's the owner, so you can reach out to the owner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, that's terrific information, Lucky. I mean, that actually it's good. So you guys basically collect the data by having boots on the phone on the ground to contact investors. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference to me, but from what I'm getting is that you have the capability of having knowing projects before they have been bid, correct?
Yes. And we do that with our staff of 400 market researchers.
Okay, cool. Um,
So we employ about 930 employees, and 400 of them is tasked to go find projects and update them.
oh, okay, cool. I have one more question for you, if you don't mind. I know you have about 6 minutes left, right?
Yes.
Can I give you another zip code? Because honestly, and I'm very honest with you, because I'm straightforward. It's our company is located in Orlando. I'm actually in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
So I actually questioned the owner. And it's like, why do we go after projects in West Palm Beach? I understand that is a decision from upstairs.
Okay. What's that zip code?
32771. 32771.
All right. So there's 94 projects in that area.
Yeah, that area is booming. It's like crazy.
Yep.
It's insane how much it's is it. Well, you
So if we
see,
look at these, like it's got the developer's name.
Yeah.
So if you click on them, check this out. It brings up their profile so you can see any other projects that they
Uh,
have. And then you would just go through here, Rumble Boxing Orlando. Here's the owner. If you click on Rumble Boxing, it gives you, are they've got one, two, three, like they're coming into, look at that, one, two, three, four, five, six. They're getting ready to build six in Florida.
yeah. Well, again, that area is pretty good. Let me ask you another question here. Is ConstructConnect the platform as I use HubSpot CRM? Uh, is that some way that I can integrate that into HubSpot because we?
You would just have to download the information you want. Like you could go to the architect.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't integrate with HubSpot,
Okay,
no.
cool. Now that's good to know. Well, we got that down. So actually, let me ask you a question. And again, uh, I have to speak to my guy here. Uh, the cost.
Yeah, let me
Uh,
pull up the cost. So let's see here. So for Central Florida, let me see what the deal we have on Central. So you'd be in Central Florida.
uh,
Uh,
yes, I mean Orlando is Central Florida. West Palm Beach is considered South Florida. But if I have to pick and choose, then I would pick our main territory, which is then Central Florida.
okay, so it's 2,200 for or South Florida. Okay, so either market is the same price. That's our March promo.
I'm old-fashioned. I take a notepad. Can you believe it?
And I'm gonna email this to you. So,
Yeah.
and then if you buy them together, you can get both of them for 2,900.
Okay. Yeah, but it's 22, and that's the annual fee, or the monthly fee.
They don't do monthlies. So,
Okay, same thing. To me, it's just a number,
yep.
and again, it makes sense because when you look at the time we spend, the work hours to go after this project, we can be more efficient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So see, this is or and this is and. So so you can pick one or you can get them both.
okay, cool. Uh,
And then I'm
no,
going to email this to you so you have it.
yeah, because it does make sense, really. I'm glad that actually I was actually a little frustrated yesterday when I called Brian and he
Oh
called
man,
called me back because honestly I could do other things all day long,
right?
and
Yeah.
it's like going to the store where you have to buy three items and you go three times because you go three times to buy, it just doesn't make sense from efficient standpoint, uh, because
Well,
it's more expensive at the end of the day. Again, hiring people to do the research. Well,
right.
you already do this for us.
Yeah. Yeah. And your time is more valuable spending the having the conversations with the right decision makers. So
Yeah. No, I definitely get that. I do appreciate that
okay.
information, Bucky.
I'll email this to you and then yeah, just talk it over the owner and let me know.